Hello, people watching this on YouTube. We're back again. October 19th, blah blah. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, this is Maya. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. You do? And now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. Cannot believe that she is working in a law firm and doesn't know shit about being a lawyer. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Let me go. I'm gonna waste time talking to you. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. And what happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What?! Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? She has been in fucking the spirit dimension for the past, like, day. I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to WP? WP. Powers. Right. I can't... Why do you call him that? Do I have anything cool to show you? Do I have any cool stuff? I'll show you some cool stuff that your sister got. What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized possession. Wow! Impressive! It's a little different from the Steel Samurai on TV. These are mostly taken of those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit. No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. God, you smug asshole. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal. Right, Nick? Yeah, whatever you say. What about this? Do you like cameras? This is Cody's... Hey! A digital camera! I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days. I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. What do you think about Mr. Monkey? Sorry, I don't know how that would help us figure this out. Never mind. What about the samurai spear? I wish I had my own samurai spear. Then I could kill you, Nick. What? Just think, I could poke you as much as I wanted. Me? Why me? That is, like you actually just threatened to kill me, Maya. I don't know if I appreciate that, to be honest. Alright. Will Powers. October 19th, attention, set a visitor's room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? It's disgusting. Hey, WP! Only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yeah, though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Please, this is no laughing matter. I thought it said Professor Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
And what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Tell me, I'm trying to get you out of fucking jail. You're just not gonna tell me?
I've only heard rumors.
Can you tell me about anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. About something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. And whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call. No, I can't imagine him jumping. Oh! I love how Phoenix is just sassy in his thoughts and like not out loud. He's just a fucking roast people in his mind. It's like the little victories. He knows he can't say it out loud because he'd lose his job. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago? Alright, well, we'll be seeing you. Wait, can I show you any of this stuff, actually? What do you think about this? Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know?
Shut up. Just fuck off. Go to jail. Wait, I still don't understand why he has a pipe on his tracksuit. It doesn't make any sense. Who has a pipe on their tracksuit? You're a freak. Hope you get executed. Oh god. October 19th, Global Studios main gate. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Are you dead? Are you okay? Were you killed and replaced with a doll? Nick? I think her guard's down. We should kick her ass. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted. You eat, you die. Jesus Christ. Whew! She's alive! I mean, just about. She's on her last legs. Why are you so weird? What's wrong with you? I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Oh god, of course he does. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh Maya, you were so young and innocent and sweet. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Oh god. About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this!
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper! My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing! Why would he steal Powers' costumes like so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low! It's impossible!
Alright, lady. You keep fucking breathing. Just leave me alone, you big, scary woman. Alright, I don't know where I have to go. Employee area? Is Cody's corpse here? October 19th still. I guess they're not filming today, either. Yeah, no shit. I didn't want to see them filming. Just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. What?
No, no, no! No, touch it!
Eek!
Just kick the shit out of Maya?
Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack!
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times.
Dramatique?
I suppose it's the actor in me.
You're an actor? Dramatique indeed. Where'd you get that from, Mr. White?
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
I mean, look in his, like, tea and snacks inside. But I'd say you find dust on the bones.
Dust on the bones!
Wait, is this still open? It is still open. That grate's still lying here. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just kick it off again. That poor assistant. Oh, I like you, Maya. You little shit. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? You're just gonna lick them, and if he falls asleep, you'll know.
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate into the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here.
Science guy gave me some testing solution. You have a science guy?
This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If they're traces, it'll change color. But there are traces.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Oh no, everything in due time, pal.
Do it.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Good thing no one cleaned away those plates that have been sitting there for 3 days. Like, that's just disgusting. How are they not covered in flies? The steak plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, hate to admit it. I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Why? He's an asshole. How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth's out of control! He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal!
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? What? What? Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? What? What?
Oh, a bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. We found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than him. The victim!
So I was right. A sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Thank you for being so useful. I was about to call him Professor Gumshoe. Why do I keep calling everyone Professor? Alright, see you later, Professor. Is there anything in here? Oh, dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. This is a crime scene! I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! It's okay, Maya. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. And they left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, The Last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Good lord.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. And they'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true! If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something! Yeah. I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at this. I don't know this. Just screaming, take that in her face. Take this! Take this book! Ah! And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Well, it's not like she has a say in it. She's a fucking assistant. Why are you trying to convince her? Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. No music? Scary. Also, can you change your dress sense? I mean, Jesus Christ, what? You can see your collarbone clear as... Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I could tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. And they were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. See you later, Penny. I want to show you something. Look at this plate. Nope. Never mind. Look at the, look at my badge. What do you think? It's pretty cool, right? Nope. Okay. Well, fuck you. You're so mean. Move! Alright, I want to talk to you.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Okay. The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Yeah, you're gonna catch whatever the fuck she has. 5 years ago! I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Uh-oh.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
Oh.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the incident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man. Didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Do you expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I do have proof. Oh, I thought that was meant to say I don't have proof, and I was confused. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here you go! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
Ha! I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes.
Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. Here you go. This bottle contains sleeping pills. And Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag?
You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez! She has ties to the Mafia.
What a shocker.
She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Or Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Uh-huh. Wait a second! She looks like a... Oh god, I don't... She reminds me of... You know that... God, there's a comic with a guy with like fucking... barely has facial hair. I don't know. And he's got like a skull on his shirt. She looks like him. Wait a second!
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. Well, 5 years is like 1% of your life. Not even 1% of your life. It's like 0.5% of your life. All right, 5-year-old record, whatever. Well, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go examine the fucking bent fence thing. Please don't. Okay.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
I don't know. I mean, probably the producer. Oh, it's you.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O!
Maya! You should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Well, slide to the right. Crisscross! Oh, shit. Wait, what? Oh. Examine. I tried to examine this before, but it wouldn't let me. There's some flowers here.
Oh, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Yeah, no shit. No shit, Phoenix. Slide to... Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. Just run up and fucking kick her in the face.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick! She did it! She's the killer! My Fae blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. They're all just gonna end with oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manala. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a triple oh dear combo. Alright, go inside the trailer. Let's talk about it ourselves. There's gotta be something in this bin. I'm telling you, the bin is too suspicious to not have anything in it. I'm gonna look at it and there's gonna be the script from yesterday.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. I'm telling you, it's in the bin. Watch. Watch, it's in the bin. Oh, fuck! I was so sure. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. God damn it, I was so sure. This just looks like it was almost a penis, and then they made that other note too big. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. You've got some figures on how much the set costs. Can't believe they spent this money on this. That's okay, there's nothing else in here, is there? I mean, I'll click on this shit and see if anything changes. This is where they had that meeting. There were documents and paper cups scattered around. What the fuck does Samurai sing about? Okay, yeah, this is the same. I wish it stayed, like, checked if it didn't change from the last time. But what can you do? Alright, move. I'm gonna go to Studio 1 and maybe Mr. Manila is there? Oh, Mr. Manila. Never mind, I can't go to Studio 1. I'll go back here and talk to you again, Miss Oldbag. Okay, never mind. I can go to, outside Studio 1. I'm gonna show some stuff to fucking whatever. Wait, do I have that photo? Did she give it to me? Or did she just show it to me? I think she did give it to me. Okay, she did give it to me. Show this to you. Oh, damn it. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. How fucking dense are you, Nick? Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Do you have gas? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Okay. Nick, she went inside the trailer. I have eyes too, Maya. I can see. Maya, you stay outside. The adults talking. You came. Damn right. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? She is going to try to kill me. Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. She still looks so weird here. I can't get over this. She looks so weird. It doesn't look like her at all. Like, this just looks like a man. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you're the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Jesus Christ, you look a lot scarier now. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Now she's an old bag. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. She got her gang of Elvis impersonators. Oh, God.
Oh, mama.
Who are they? Professionals. Professional what? You're gonna have to be more specific. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Are they gonna kill me? Am I gonna die? Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Are they gonna take out Tommy guns? Boys, erase away. They just take out a load of erasers and start rubbing me. No! Brah, brah, brah.
Hold it right there!
I heard everything, pal.
D. Vasquez!
You're coming down to the precinct with me now! Detective Gumshoe, you absolute mad lad. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. You saved my life, Mr. Gumshoe.
Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Were you just waiting outside, like going over the lines in your head? Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Aw. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Gumshoe's cool. What a nice guy. I would like to save my progress, thank you for asking! Never mind, I right-clicked instead of left-clicking, so I can't save my progress. Oh, we're here already! Oh god, I'm drinking some water. God damn, I love water. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just in case. Alright. What do you got for me, Chief? No, you're not Chief. Your Honor, there you go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
You want me to... Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Really, Phoenix?
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why did everyone start talking? The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Alright, you're really allowed to smoke inside? Is no one going to point that out? Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick! I know she did it. Make her pay. Alright. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak! I'm not a pervert, I swear! Day of the murder. Alright, D. Vasquez. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Did you eat the bones as well? No, because you incinerated. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Van added to the court. Well, there's no way you're going to be able to drive past the monkey's head.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
You're going down.
I entered the trailer all a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Okay, so you're just like doing it at a weird... Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. Oh, really? Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Some rockin' rhymes there. If I had some evidence to prove she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Well, there's no bones on the plate! I kind of wish you'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Yeah, there's no bones on the plate. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Okay, wait, I want to make sure I know all my evidence real quick. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after meeting in the trailer. Oh. Then the employee area... Okay, it doesn't seem like anything useful here. Back. The meeting began at... Okay, there was to be a rehearsal afterwards. Correct. Hold it! And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on! All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. How were you fatigued? What did you do? Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? We already know, Phoenix! It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. God fucking damn it. Well, let's go back and redo the very first one. The meeting at... Nope. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Is this the time to be asking that? Yes. Oh dear. Okay, I'll press you on this, I guess. Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a little more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Got her. Got him. Fuck. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal made a team. Okay, this one. Did I press you on this? And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Oh, that's a good one. It was a 15-minute break. Oops. Fuck. Okay, I don't know. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Okay, wait. When was this moved? Okay, it was moved at 4. Dun 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 dun. The meeting began at 12 and ended at 4. Wait, do I have any like testimony from other guy? Salmonella? Dun 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 dun. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I don't know. I think I pressed her on everything. Okay, wait. What do you say? Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd settle. Okay, no, it's... I pressed you on this. Did I press you on this? When was the rehearsal? Okay. Skip. Okay. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. I did that. I did this. Yes, I did this. You ate P-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. You didn't, though. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like it might be this? Dude, I'm already stumped. I'm gonna save, just in case I just fuck up relentlessly here. Dun, dun. It's probably really obvious. I was thinking so I had Sal take me. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. The meeting began at 12, it's sharp, it ended at 4. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Dun, 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 dun. Pierce through the death by a spear. Yeah, that's it. October 15th to... Okay. Why were you fatigued? Is this obvious? Is this obvious and I'm a dunkass? Oh my god, my computer! Stop being weird! Ah! Okay. Oh, game froze. Game on froze. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. There's no way you could eat a steak in 15 minutes. You'd probably like eat one bite and then have to take like a 5-minute nap and a smoke. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. Okay, so there was something... I have to prove that she did... What does it say here? Can you use someone who can verify this? Sal... No, I mean someone else, one person's enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have been able... If I had some evidence to prove she didn't eat that steak. Do I? I can't just say that there's no fucking bones in the plate, dude. Dun. Oh. Oops. Yeah, how do I prove it? I entered the trailer a little before noon. There's to be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. Oh, okay. Wait. Maybe I can do this. If I prep, maybe I don't like. See, I don't know how the game works. So I don't know if you have to do things in order. Okay, so there she said that no one left the meeting. Okay, so then if I go to this one and press, does it then like stack? Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person's enough. Make up your mind, please. Make up your mind. That's all I have to say. Make up your freaking mind. No one leave during the meeting. No one. Skip. Because like there was one in the last trial that was like bullshit. That I had to click on one and then click on another one. Don't hit your desk, it irritates me. It was a 15-minute break. Is this another one I'm gonna have to cut because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Like, I don't have any evidence though. We took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. If I do this and it's like, these ones have bones on it, I'm gonna be so mad. I hate this game. I officially hate this game. Moving on. Ha! As I thought! You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not!
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates! The plates were bare! Jesus Christ, that's bright. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how could a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I mean, Manella, I would not be surprised if Manella ate the bones. Yeah, you ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break! You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator!
I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai!
Order! Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, oh, Jesus Christ, you look like a fucking zombie here. She ran into the Steel Samurai! And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. What? Danganronpa character says that. We'll have a battle of wits. Amazing, Miss Sora! Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. You couldn't, could you? I don't know. You didn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
With no blood on it? Is no one suspicious of that? I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. No, I can't. I mean, I could use this, maybe. Why are you lying, Phoenix? You don't have proof. Just don't say anything. It's breaking the Shadow's mend with duct tape. You're not gonna be able to kill someone if it has a fucking duct tape mend. It might be this. But I'm not sure. Fuck it.
Nope. Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too, with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing! Alright, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Okay, I didn't lose health for that, at least. I don't know, the fact that there's a fucking break in it? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was? How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. There you go.
Look at this photo!
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What?
Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! That was a funny sprite. Little fucking pog. Mr. Wright! Continue! It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Is it? Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. And she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Now, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? He could save others, but not himself. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright. Oh, my trial of Switch sound file converter has expired. I don't even know what that program is, but it just tabbed me out again. Okay. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. I don't know why anyone believes that. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet you could move it. She had another way. Maybe there was a portal in Studio 2 that led to Studio 1. Or like a Cluedo secret passage. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, with your feet! Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Okay. Look at my van. Take that! Is that your favorite band? Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it! So, just a wee little pog. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body into Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright! Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's cum. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question mark me! Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost. Something like that. She just said that, what? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez! So, it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Excuse me. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in the battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right!
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. No further questions, Vasquez. You did it, Vasquez. Testify again. I mean, none of these are going to work. Yeah, none of these are going to do shit. Get Salmonella in. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. What if it just let you replay the entire trial? Damn! To come so far, only to fail. And Maya now says something to save me.
As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Oh! Edgeworth!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. What? Why did Edgeworth become so funny in this chapter? I don't understand.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again! You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, Indeed, verily, I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it, too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth... Babe?